This is my story, how I was saved by Jesus from drug addiction and given peace and calm in my life. Hi, my name is Peter Hutchins and I'm the second youngest of 9 siblings and grew up in a loving family. I was a bit naughty growing up. I was sent to Borstal twice before I was 15 and I was in prison twice in my later years for drugs. Yeah, and I was involved in the drug world for 40 plus years in one way or another, and I've struggled with meth addiction for 20 years. I was heading home 7 months ago from one of my drug binges I'd been on, feeling a little bit disappointed in myself and whatnot. I remember picking up my meth pipe and looking at it and thinking to myself, I've had enough of this life. Yeah, I threw it out the window of my vehicle as I was driving along, and yeah, I prayed to God to save me from the life I was living. I thought I'd drive to Taupo and get something to eat, so I was heading over there, and I heard the words clear as I'm talking to you, but it wasn't a voice, so I could hear them quite clear. The words were, I'm here, and this is what I can do. Then some of the scenarios that had happened around me that had happened right through my life, all the way through my adult years, that had saved my life many, many times. And every time I had, I was just thinking, that was weird, just things kept happening when right at the perfect time. Anyway, once I clicked that it's been Jesus saving me all these years, I heard the voice again, and it said to me, it's me, it's always been me. I've been with you the whole of your life. Yes, on my drive home, I was still trying to come to grips with what was going on, what I'd heard, and anyway, I went home. Got up the next morning and I was sitting on the couch with a not very happy wife because I'd disappeared for a couple of days, and yeah, I tried telling her what had happened and she wasn't believing me because she'd had heard enough excuses over the years. I tried telling my wife, once I repeated the words I'd heard, I felt the Lord. I just felt overwhelmed. I could feel His love, breaking down and so I felt like a little kid crying to his father, all the emotional stuff and that. And a Christian friend of mine called in not long after that, and I tried sharing with him what had happened, but I couldn't because I was just too emotional. And he led me through the sinner's prayer. So he led me through that, and immediately I got a calm. I just felt real calm, and then about an hour after that, after he had left, I was at my mother-in-law's having a cup of tea on the deck, and I physically felt the peace come into my body. I could feel it pouring into me, and it was a peace like I've never experienced in my lifetime. And I remember looking around and taking a good look at everything around me, and everything was just so beautiful, and bright, and I could see the beauty in everything, the sky, even the trees, the grass. Even the grass was beautiful. It was like I'd been wearing dark sunglasses and the Lord had taken them off. And if that wasn't enough, the Lord took my addiction away, my drug addiction away from me. I had no withdrawals, I had no cravings, no urges. It just took it away. It's like I've never been a drug addict. And since then I've given my life to Jesus Christ, and I'm a proud member of Advanced Church, and thanks for listening to my testimony.